That sudden wave of panic, it feels like a runaway train, totally uncontrollable. But you can pull the emergency brake with a splash of cold water on your face. Seriously, this isn't a fluke. It's a built-in biological failsafe, and it is not the only one. There are techniques using your senses and breath to stop anxiety in its tracks. In the next few minutes, we'll give you a science-backed toolkit you can use today. So, what are we actually fighting? It starts with the fight or flight response, your body's alarm system flooding you with adrenaline. These rapid techniques aren't about solving life's problems. They're about interrupting that biological cascade. They are circuit breakers. But why are some methods physical while others are mental? It comes down to controlling one critical nerve we'll show you in a moment. First, a quick physical interrupt. Tightly clench your fist for 15 seconds, then release. This can discharge nervous energy. Another immediate tool is chewing gum. The repetitive motion can lower cortisol levels and increase blood flow to the brain. Need a bigger reset? Try 20 seconds of intense wall sits. This effectively burns off the excess adrenaline from a stress response. That critical nerve we mentioned, it's the vagus nerve. Think of it as the master brake pedal for your body's stress system. Many emergency techniques are just clever ways to activate this nerve. The fastest way is with your breath, specifically a long, slow exhale. Let's upgrade that with the physiological sigh. It's 2 sharp inhales through the nose, followed by 1 long, slow exhale from the mouth. The double inhale reinflates air sacs in your lungs. The long exhale tells the vagus nerve to slow your heart rate. It's a full system reset. This is why telling yourself to just calm down rarely works. During peak anxiety, the logical part of your brain is temporarily offline. So if you can't think your way out, how do you sense your way out? This is where grounding techniques come into play. One of the most effective is the 3-2-1 rule. Right now, name 3 things you can see, 2 you can hear, and 1 you can feel. Imagine you're about to give a presentation. Heart pounding. See your notes, the clock, a chair. Hear the AC hum, your breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Why does this work? It's a backdoor into your brain. It redirects your attention to external stimuli, interrupting anxious thought loops. For more intense moments, use a stronger sensation, like holding an ice cube. Your brain finds it hard to maintain peak distress and process intense cold. Even faster, scent. Smelling lavender or citrus can directly access the brain's emotional centers, bypassing slower thinking processes. But are these techniques just sophisticated distractions? Yes and no. They begin as a distraction but evolve into powerful reframing. This leads to a simple cognitive trick. Just name the emotion. Saying I am feeling anxiety creates distance. It is a state, not an identity. Neuroscientifically, this act of labeling reduces activity in the amygdala, your brain's fear center. You observe the feeling, not become it. But what if the anxiety is rooted in needing to do something you're avoiding? What happens when stress demands action, not just calm? It's worth noting these are first aid for your mind. They stop the bleeding but don't replace long-term strategies for chronic anxiety. To break through that paralysis, you can use the 5-second rule. If you have an instinct to act, you must move within 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This is the ultimate combination, a cognitive trick that forces a physical action, which then burns off adrenaline and gets your rational brain back online. Here's another link, your posture. Standing up straight is a physical act that sends feedback to your brain, reducing feelings of helplessness. You see how they all connect? Your breath, senses, thoughts, and actions are all dials you can turn to regulate your nervous system. So let's recap your new emergency toolkit. You have breath control, sensory grounding, cognitive reframing, and action-oriented relief. From the shock of the dive reflex to the simplicity of a long exhale, these aren't just tips. They are science-backed tools for control. The feeling of panic is real, but it does not have to have total control. You now have the methods to intervene, to be an active participant. Your challenge is this. Pick just one of these techniques to try the next time you feel that wave of stress. Let us know which one in the comments.